What if I told you that one tiny snack sitting in your kitchen right now could either add years to your life or silently steal them away? The difference between thriving in your golden years and struggling with preventable health issues might literally come down to which nuts you're putting in your mouth. Here's something that will shock you. Recent research published in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology reveals that seniors consuming certain popular nuts face a staggering 48% increase in heart disease risk. But here's the twist. Other nuts in the same study actually reversed aging at the cellular level. The terrifying reality? Most people over 60 have it completely backwards. They're avoiding the nuts that could transform their health while unknowingly consuming the ones that are quietly damaging their heart, brain, and liver with every handful. Tonight, we're exposing everything. You'll discover the 4 powerhouse nuts that could literally reverse your biological age, plus the 4 dangerous imposters that are masquerading as health foods while potentially shortening your lifespan. One particular nut we'll reveal has such potent healing properties that eating just one daily can completely restore thyroid function, something that affects 1 in 5 seniors, but often goes undiagnosed for years. Stay with me because what you learn in the next few minutes could be the difference between feeling 40 at 70 or feeling 80 at 60. Let's dive in. The Golden 4. Nuts that turn back time. Almonds. Nature's bone armor. Picture your bones as a fortress. After 65, this fortress naturally starts crumbling, with fractures becoming life-threatening events. But almonds contain a secret weapon that most people completely overlook. It's not just the calcium, though 15-20 almonds deliver nearly 100 milliliters of this bone-building mineral. The real magic happens when almond calcium teams up with magnesium, creating a transport system that escorts calcium directly to your bones, instead of letting it clog your arteries. Here's what's fascinating. Tufts University researchers discovered that the antioxidants in almond skins literally shield brain cells from the oxidative damage that causes memory loss. The subjects who ate almonds daily showed cognitive improvements equivalent to being 5 years younger. But there's a crucial detail most people miss. Always choose almonds with their skins intact. Those brown skins contain flavonoids that double the antioxidant power. And if you're concerned about digestion, chew thoroughly, as whole almonds can pose risks for seniors with swallowing difficulties. 3. Walnuts. The brain's best friend ever. Notice how walnuts look exactly like tiny brains? Nature rarely makes such obvious hints, and this one could save your mind. Walnuts pack more brain-protecting omega-3s than any other nut. But here's the breakthrough. A recent study in the Journal of Nutrition proved that seniors eating just 1.5 ounces of walnuts daily for 8 weeks experienced dramatic improvements in processing speed and mental flexibility, essentially reversing cognitive aging. The secret lies in walnut polyphenols that actually cross the blood-brain barrier, fighting inflammation directly in neural tissue. This could slow or even prevent Alzheimer's and dementia progression. Here's a bonus most people never discover. Walnuts contain natural melatonin, which decreases as we age. Eating a handful in the evening can naturally restore healthy sleep, patterns that many seniors struggle with. Store walnuts in your refrigerator to preserve their delicate oils, and aim for 7 to 9 halves daily. That slight bitter taste? That's actually the signature of their powerful protective compounds. Embrace it. 2. Pistachios. The blood pressure miracle. If you're taking blood pressure medication, this might be the most important information you hear today. Pistachios contain a potassium to sodium ratio so perfect it can lower blood pressure by 3-5 points, comparable to prescription medications but without any side effects. But the real revelation involves your eyesight. Pistachios are loaded with lutein and zeaxanthin, compounds that specifically target the macula, the part of your eye most vulnerable to age-related degeneration. Since macular degeneration is the leading cause of blindness after 60, this isn't just about snacking, it's about preserving your independence. Here's a brilliant design feature. The act of shelling pistachios naturally prevents overeating while providing gentle hand exercises that maintain fine motor skills. The empty shells serve as a visual reminder of how much you've consumed, helping with portion control. Aim for 49 pistachios daily. That's about 1 ounce, preferably unsalted. If arthritis makes shelling difficult, look for partially opened ones that still require some effort. You want the benefits of mindful consumption. 1. Brazil nuts, the thyroid transformer. Here's why Brazil nuts claim the top spot. They address the hidden health crisis affecting 20% of seniors, thyroid dysfunction. Most cases go undiagnosed because symptoms are dismissed as normal. Aging. One Brazil nut contains 96 micrograms of selenium, 137% of your daily requirement. This selenium is essential for converting inactive thyroid hormone into its active form, directly impacting energy, metabolism, and even mood. But the benefits go deeper. Brazil nuts contain unique fatty acids that maintain myelin, the protective coating around nerve cells that deteriorates with age. Preserving myelin means better coordination, faster reaction times, and sharper cognitive processing. Here's the critical point. Limit yourself to just 1 to 2 Brazil nuts daily. Their potency is so concentrated that more can actually be counterproductive. Choose nuts still in shells when possible, and store them refrigerated to prevent their high-fat content from going rancid. Emerging research suggests Brazil nut antioxidants may protect telomeres, the chromosome caps that typically shorten with age. This could influence how we age at the cellular level. The dangerous 4. Nuts stealing your health. Peanuts, the inflammation bomb. Here's a truth that might surprise you. Peanuts aren't nuts at all. They're legumes that grow underground, making them prone to mold and aflatoxins, toxins that can damage your liver and increase cancer risk. As your body's detoxification systems weaken with age, this risk multiplies. Even without allergies, peanuts trigger inflammatory responses that worsen joint pain, increase cardiovascular stress, and accelerate cognitive decline. 3 areas already vulnerable in aging bodies. The omega-6 fatty acids in peanuts further fuel inflammation, while their vitamin K content can dangerously interfere with blood thinners like warfarin, an interaction many doctors never mention. Commercial. Peanut butter compounds these problems with hydrogenated oils, excess sodium, and sugars that burden aging cardiovascular systems. 3. Cashews, the hidden sugar bomb. Cashews fool people with their health halo, but they pack 9 grams of carbohydrates per ounce, creating blood sugar spikes dangerous for the 25% of seniors with diabetes and 48% with prediabetes. Their curved, smooth shape makes them one of the most commonly aspirated nuts, creating choking hazards for seniors with swallowing difficulties. Worse, cashews are loaded with oxalates that bind to calcium, reducing absorption when seniors need it most. These same oxalates increase kidney stone risk, which jumps substantially after 60. The extensive processing required to remove toxic compounds often involves high heat that destroys nutritional value while leaving behind enzyme inhibitors that interfere with protein digestion. 2. Macadamia nuts, the caloric bomb. At 200 calories per ounce, macadamias are caloric disasters for seniors facing naturally slowing metabolisms. Their 22 grams of fat per ounce strain gallbladder function and contain more saturated fat than most nuts, elevating dangerous LDL cholesterol. Their hardness can crack dental work, a costly problem for seniors with crowns, bridges, or weakened teeth from years of calcium loss. Their rich flavor triggers overconsumption, especially problematic for seniors with diminished taste sensitivity who seek stronger flavors. 1. Pine nuts, the medication saboteur. Pine nuts are in the most dangerous position because they interact with over 60% of commonly prescribed senior medications, potentially reducing drug effectiveness or creating dangerous side effects with blood pressure medications, statins, and antidepressants. Pine nut syndrome causes persistent metallic taste lasting weeks, leading to appetite loss and dangerous nutritional decline in up to 42% of affected individuals, particularly devastating for seniors. Their high levels of polyunsaturated fats oxidize quickly, creating inflammatory compounds that worsen arthritis and other age-related conditions. Most alarming, Emerging studies suggest certain pine nut compounds may accelerate macular degeneration, the leading cause of senior vision loss. The nuts you choose today will determine whether you thrive or merely survive in your golden years. By swapping the dangerous 4 for the golden 4, you're not just changing a snack, you're investing in decades of vitality, sharp thinking, and independence. Small, consistent changes create remarkable transformations over time. Your future self will thank you for the choices you make today. What's your experience been? Have you noticed changes in your health after adding or removing certain nuts from your diet? Share your story in the comments below. Your experience could help transform someone else's health journey.